I don't know about you, but I struggle to start the day without a strong cup of coffee. It's good stuff. But is it good for the environment?
Well, in a word, no. And I'm not just talking about the cups it comes in. I'm talking about the wasted grounds themselves. So here's what usually happens. In the UK, we consume 98 million cups of coffee every day. That creates hundreds of thousands of tonnes of wasted coffee grounds every year. And most of that ends up in landfill. In turn, it emits harmful greenhouse gases, including methane. And methane is around 30 times more potent than carbon dioxide, so a big contributor to global warming. So what if these waste grounds could avoid a trip to landfill altogether? Well, that's where Rosie comes in. During lockdown, she created Grounds for Good and is giving new life to these wasted byproducts.
So Rosie, what do you make with these wasted grounds then?
All of this. So we have distilled a vodka and a gin using coffee grounds, waste coffee grounds as flavouring. We've also put it in chocolate. And you probably didn't know, but coffee itself will burn. So we've made these fire lighters. And this is a travel cup, which is 100% coffee ground waste.
This is made from
coffee grounds and
have your
scrap
coffee
wood
in a cup made from coffee.
Exactly.
Amazing.
And the same with these straws. So these are just coffee grounds, completely compostable, no plastic at all. I just wanted to be able to showcase to people what you can do basically with a waste product.
But Rosie is going one step further. She's installed this skip in Cardiff city centre, and for £20 a month, local coffee shops can dump their wasted grounds here, and they go on to become something very different indeed. Once a month, this tip is picked up and transported an hour up the road to a plant in Hengoed. And that's where Jen and her team take over.
Welcome to Bryn Power AD plant.
So what exactly is an anaerobic digester?
An anaerobic digester is simply a very big stomach. So you put food waste into it and you get gas and fertiliser out of it. So the coffee gets weighed first of all, so we know exactly how much has come in. It then gets tipped off in our reception building. We then add it to the rest of the food waste going through. It goes through a depackaging system to get any plastics or contaminations out of it. And at that point, we mix it with cattle slurry as well. It then goes into a storage tank before being fed into the main digester. That gas is then sucked off the top and used as the fuel source for the engines, and the engines turn the electrical generators.
So essentially, wasted coffee makes electricity. And to put that into context in the smallest scales, 4.5 kilograms of coffee waste creates 1 kilowatt of energy. And 1 kilowatt of energy is enough to run a shower for 6 minutes, power a laptop for 20 hours, or use an oven for 30 minutes. Coffee shops like this go through a lot of wasted grounds every week. That's why Matt was keen to get involved.
We produce over 100 kilograms of coffee waste on a weekly basis. So by utilising the recyclable scheme from Rosie, we can ensure that our coffee grind doesn't go into landfill.
As a nation of coffee drinkers, Rosie's idea to convert coffee waste into energy is the first of its kind in the UK. But if the thought of enjoying a coffee without a carbon footprint is an appealing concept,
Cappuccino?
it could well be the norm in the not-so-distant future. Alexandra Hartley, ITV News.